we're about to see is what is called AI agents. Already see delivery service, you work with GIG, right? And you guys deliver stuff, you do logistics and etc. And you're a product manager. There's an AI assistant that can scrape, like my sound, like you said, we've established some boundaries, but it can scrape email from LinkedIn. What you will do normally, let's give you a user case scenario, for example. Let's say you want to market real estate lands or houses, right? But you only want to market it to people whose bio says CEO on LinkedIn. What you can do is Castle AI can help you do that. You can write the prompt and tell it, scrape email addresses from only people on LinkedIn that says CEO in Lagos. And then you already trained, there's an option, I'll show you products. Who is their product manager? And honestly, some of these things, the problem is that big companies have like this from ego. If you meet MTN and tell them, oh, why don't you integrate no code? They'll tell you, no, we want everything hard coded. But unfortunately, many of the talented tech guys have Japan, right? When I try to enter the MTN app, can you imagine MTN? I want to share data, it will be moving like this on its own. I see there's a script in it. So, but if there is someone there that can say, you know what? Most of the big guys have Japan. The people that are available to employ are junior level tech guys. Let's do a boot camp for them on how they can use no-code platforms for ABC, EFG. I told us about Cursor AI, right? That Cursor AI can allow you generate code, can check bugs in your code and etc. So for pre-launch preparation, you can, the first thing you do is you outline what you need to do. Then you automate tasks such as creating marketing materials, scheduling social media posts, setting up email campaigns, etc. If you look at Make.ai, you'd see that on Make.ai, you can schedule, maybe posts from maybe like your blog. So all of the content on your blog, for example, somewhere, maybe your website, you can schedule that connection so that it will generate something from the content on your website and then post on your Instagram. Just imagine that, isn't that amazing? That you can just be relaxing, chilling, and you have posts. Well, you might not need a social media manager for now. Maybe when you guys now scale. Launch the execution, automate the product launch across various platforms and channels for seamless rollout. This might require you to be, so the advice here is start small, do you understand? So depending on your product, you might not want to really automate it, but if you are starting small, and this is why we're doing practical, so you can experiment. You can see what automating rollouts look like, and then you can know if you're going to use that in an official setting. And then post-launch monitoring, this is very important, right? If you notice, there are some features that WhatsApp will release and then they will take back. They have automated monitoring, automate collecting user feedback, analyzing key performance metrics, and adapting the product strategy based on data insights. Hope you are learning something.
Yes.
Now, to analyze their organization's readiness for GenAI. Links, useful links. So don't worry. This weekend you might not go anywhere. Maybe I said church. You sit down and just be shouting in picture as you go. But in Nigeria they don't. And for a long time Nigerians have been saying, listen, I work 9 to 5. As a father, I go. Do you understand? I go and I come back. I just watch it for like 2-3 hours. I just want to watch the news, but they don't listen to us. Now guess what happened? How many of us know what happened? They lost 23 million users. Because, do you understand? But if they had someone that was paying attention, analyzing, because you see, you have to analyze customers based on demographics, based on location. Do you understand? And I'm sure they do. I think they didn't just want to adjust. But I assure you, the way things are going, maybe they will just go out of market because now there's Netflix. Netflix is listening to you. There's Prime and etc. Predictive analytics. Now, Gen AI is very important. It can help you to predict future demands. Do you know that Amazon knows what people will need? So let's say Christmas. As of now, Amazon knows what will be in vogue, what will trend. Because there's nothing new on that now. It's not just concerned about profit. They're concerned about their self-image. Do you understand? They're concerned about what people are thinking about Coca-Cola. So all of these guys, Maybe I'll send you a consolidated document of research on maybe 50, industry leaders across the world, and you will see how they are leveraging Gen AI. Even Unilever, Unilever, they produce some of our detergents, soaps, and etc. Everyone is going after, because AI gives you an opportunity to personalize, services to people. Let me give you an instance. Do you know that whenever you have anything, right? The Panadol extra that you had was passionate and she pursued it, and now she has decades of experience with, all kinds of products, pushing products that are meeting the needs of millions of people. Let her story inspire you. Do not leave this place and someone meets you and you say, I'm a newbie. You're no longer a newbie. You're now in tech, fully in tech. Are you guys get what I'm trying to say? There is no difference between you and a traditional programmer. Let me give you an inference. There was a time where, you see these networking guys that do this database and stuff like that. There was a time where they would have to carry wires, and do things that, I don't know if you remember, that you could not imagine. And then AWS came and said, you know what, we'll do everything for you for free. Guess what? Some of them went out of jobs, right? And it's getting easier and easier and easier. So the definition of what it means to be a tech person, to be tech savvy, to be technical is changing. So what I would advise you is start small, right? Iterate, try different things, try different scenarios, connect different apps, document your workflows, document what you do on a day-to-day premise, research if it's in alignment with the Data Protection Act, ensure that you're checking, find out what is good, what is healthy, what is ethical, and what isn't. Find out the challenges. Let me give you an inference. Let's say you want to leverage an AI model for HR, right? To promote people. If that model is trained on data that is biased, that model will always refer maybe male, gender bias, right? Male, So whenever you are the seat of whatever is used internally or you want to deploy, you want to leverage a model, do some research on it. Llama, for example. So Meta came on scene and said, you know what, we're going to make our model free, right? Open source. So you build on it. And many people are building on it. And then guess what? China now decides that they're going to use it, or someone in China, to build something weaponry, And Zuckerberg had to be called, and they went back and forth, and etc. But then Zuckerberg assured the US government that they've built their Gen AI on very healthy safeguards to ensure that it will not be exploited to this and to that. So that's why I'm going to leave. Okay, my actually me that look. I shouldn't talk about that.
No.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay, back.
I was trying to remember something about it, and then I was also thinking about when they're going to get their hands
into. Yes, I believe that's where you're moving, because I think that's a dark side to it. It's inevitable. So, okay, yes. So I'm done with the presentation now. Can we open Cassidy AI? So it's CASSIDY. So you click on it for free. You see by the side here, you can see train assistants on brand voice, answer employee HR questions, answer messages in support channel, draft code sales email. You're at a point where you just launched a product and you just want to do cold sales email. Have we done the try for free? Have you clicked on it? Is it working now? This is my normal email, but I'm registered before, so I'm thinking maybe that's right.
Yeah, it's not a new thing. It's long. You want to put a picture?